Hello everyone, this is Julie with Craft with Julie, and today I'm going to show you how to create these 3 cards with August stamp of the month. This is called Tutti Frutti Summer. It's only available during August. You can purchase this stamp set for $18.95, or you can get it for $5 with a $50 purchase, or if you're a Close to My Heart VIP customer, you can get it for free with a $50 purchase. And then I will send you this kit in the mail with the supplies to create these 3 cards. So I'm going to walk you through these cards today. This stamp set is super cute with all of the fruit, and it has this really adorable like pattern right here, and it's just super fun. It's for summer, but I think you can use it other times too with all the cute fruit. So when you purchase the stamp set, I'll send you this kit. It has everything you need except a couple extra, finishing supplies and card bases. But other than that, the accents and everything are inside. And for today's projects, we'll need lemonade, intense black, and candy apple. And then we'll also need the purple marker, light green, and citrus to color in some of those images. So those are the extra supplies you'll need. So let me go ahead and show you what's inside this kit. So it's sealed, but mine, I just left it open. And this side, it tells you what I've used with a picture, and then this side has written instructions if you're more of a written instruction kind of person. And then you have your accent packet, and then each card has its own little, they're separated by card 1, 2, and 3. So I'm just going to set those aside. And card 1 is this grape one right here. Your grape. So let me set these ones aside as well. And get out my instructions. And then we have in here, we have a black piece, a large white piece, mink, a circle, and then 2 of each of these colors, which are wisteria, lilac, and grape. So I believe this one's grape. I think this is wisteria and lilac, if I remember correctly. With Close My Heart's card stock, there is a dark side and a light side. Can you see that difference? And so we're going to use the different sides to create this kind of waterfall effect right there. So let's go ahead and stamp first, and then we can assemble. Okay, so I'm going to stamp your grape, this one right here, in intense black. And I'm using intense black because I'm going to color in the grapes, and with the intense black it will not bleed. So I want to get my squishy, and so when you color it in, it won't, the black won't bleed. Okay, and I just did it. It's like a habit now. When your stamp set is new, you'll want to season it. So either rub it on your hand or stamp it a couple times on an extra piece of paper. And we're going to just stamp this right onto the circle, right in the center, just like that. And I'm going to clean it off with my stamp chamois because I do not want that black ink all over. And I'll put that one back. Okay, so now we can color in the grapes. And I'm just using the purple blend. And I used all 3 shades. So there's a light, a medium, and a dark. And I just randomly colored some in. So I'm just going to color in a couple with the dark. Just randomly choose a couple. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the mid. These are tri-blend markers, so I believe that's why it's called tri, because three different shades. It makes it super easy to color things in, shading. I just really love these markers and how they work together. Okay, and now we're going to do the light. So we got the 3 different shades just with one marker, so it's really like a really great value as well. And I've showed you guys before, but I actually have a chart where I color each shade, so when I'm doing a project I can just pull that out and look and see what shade I want. I didn't bring it with me today, but alright, so now we're ready to assemble. So let's grab a card base, and we're going to add this black right to the base. Okay, and then the white, I'm like, where'd the white go? There it is, right there in the center. And then the mink is going to go about 3/4 inches down from the top. And I love this mat that has the measurements on it, just to help me out. Okay, now we're going to work our way up the card. So this is going to be the dark side of wisteria. I believe it's wisteria, or is it grape? It's grape, I think. Now we have the light side, and we're just going to tear it just a little bit. And I'm not going to glue it down quite yet because I want to make sure I have all the right color, or the spacing, I guess. So this is wisteria, I believe. I'm just going to tear that. That's the dark. Now this is the light side. So I'm really only using 3 colors, but it looks like I have 6. So the markers and the cardstock, you get a great value. It's like a twofer. Is that what it's called? Okay, and then the light side, and this one is lilac, I believe. And if I remember correctly, lilac is retiring. So if it's a color you like, you might want to grab it sooner than later. Okay. So then I'm just going to kind of space them out and just line them up going up the card. And with this close to my heart adhesive, it is repositionable, so I like to use that, so if I mess up I can just peel it up and try again. Okay, so now you have your little grape, and in your baggie you'll have some silver embellishing thread, and we are going to loop it around and use a glue dot. So I just take it around my 3 fingers and then attach, well, not attach, but line up the ends. So there's my 3 fingers, and I'm going to hold it like that, grab my glue dot and attach it right there with the 2 ends on the glue dot. And I usually I use a piercing tool, but scissors will do. And you just lift it up. I'm just going to set it down about right there. And then I can cover that up with the grape. I'm going to use some 3D foam to pop it up, give some dimension. This is just the thin 3D foam. I use the thin on cards so the post office doesn't get mad at me. Otherwise, sometimes you have to pay a little bit more because it gets a little bulky, but All right, and then you can just add your sentiment. There you go. So that is card number 1. Isn't that super fun? And tearing that cardstock gives you a fun look, and then the different shades and different shades of the marker. Okay, so card number 2 is our hello. And grab those pieces. So you'll have a black, a white, and a black and a white. We're going to add all the color using the lemonade ink pad and our little slice of lemon. You could also use that little slice as an orange, I believe. Either way, any citrus fruit, right? Is it citrus? Are they both citrus? Maybe I'm saying that wrong. Okay, gonna grab my little wedge, and then I'm also going to grab a piece of extra paper so I can random stamp. Okay, so here's our lemonade. Really fun bright yellow. Season your stamp if you haven't already. And then you can take this foam, stick it right underneath your extra piece of paper, and it'll give you a really nice image. So I'm just going to ink this up and just randomly stamp. When you random stamp, you can turn and twist, and you kind of do them in a triangle pattern. That makes sense. So you have this triangle right here, then you have this one right here, then I can add one like right here to add this to make another triangle. So does that make sense, where it's kind of just a triangle pattern? So then I have like this triangle and then this triangle. So that's kind of a rule for random stamping. So do them in a triangle pattern. And a little edge. I like to do the edges. I think it's cute. I'll just add a couple in there. Okay. Then we can take that away. We need to stamp the hello. Right here. There it is. I was like, where's my longer block? And I'm going to do it in intense black because I'm going to color in the lemon on the end. I think it's a lemon. There has been some debate on what kind of fruit that is, but today it is a lemon. Okay, I'm just cleaning it with my stamp chamois. If you do not have a stamp chamois, I highly recommend grabbing one. It's the best way to clean stamps that I have found in my many years of stamping. And it just uses water. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so now we're going to color in our lemon and the light green marker. So I am going to do the dark. So it's nice and bright. And then also do the dark of the light green for the leaf and the stem. That's so cute. All right, now we can assemble. Grab another card base. And there's my glue. Oh, I ran out. Happens every time. Good thing I have some extras. I now keep a stash of adhesive in my video area because I am notorious for running out when I'm doing a video. So now I keep a couple here just in case. All right, let's do our lemon piece. And then our black. And just right across the middle. And then our hello. That's so cute and easy. And you could do that with any of the fruit that are on this stamp set. Okay, we're going to finish it off with some sequins. So you should have got 3 sequins in your little pack. And I'm going to grab some liquid glue. You could use glue dots as well. I'm going to add a little glue right there. And add one. And then one up here. And when you're adding pretty much any element, like a accent or anything, you can do them in 3s. I guess 3 or 5, that's the magic number. So I have 1, 2, 3, and there you go. A cute lemon card. And like I said, you could do the exact same design and do grapes, or you could do oranges, or even the strawberries would be really cute. So there's a lot of options with that one. Okay, and then our third card, last but not least, is I love you very much. And card number 3, you should have some glacier, some white, and then I cut a cute little basket from the Cricut. Looks like the Happiness Lives Here Cricut collection for our cute strawberries. Or, yes, strawberries. All right, so now we're going to stamp I love you very much in black on this white piece of cardstock. So I'm going to just grab the basket and kind of eyeball where that basket's going to go. Put this on the block a little bit straighter. Okay, if you have a new stamp set, just season that puppy. And grab my Intense Black. Ink that up. And then I can stamp it right above the basket. Ta-da! All right. Okay, so now we're going to take our strawberry, our adorable little strawberry, and we are going to 2nd generation this little guy. And I brought an extra piece of cardstock. Okay, this is where our candy apple, we're going to stamp the strawberry and candy apple. Doesn't seem right, but that's what we're doing. Okay, we're going to do full strength on the U or the O, and then I'm just going to add some 2nd generation strawberries all around. So by 2nd generation, I mean I'm going to ink it up, stamp it off, and then stamp it on my project so it has that lighter tone to it. I did it full strength the first time I created this card and it was just too much. So by just using that 2nd generation, it just adds a nice shadow of berry, giving you the effect of a nice full basket of strawberries. You can do as little or as many as you want. And let me see if I like, yeah, that's good. I'm going to clean this off. All right. So now I'm going to actually add a doodle line around this white piece with just a journal marker. And I'm going to start on the corner and go towards the other corner. When I do a doodle line, I go away from me because for me, I can get a straighter line that way. But it's totally up to you if it's easier to go towards you. You could even make it more wonky if you want. It's totally up to you. Okay. Now let's attach this to the card base. So here's my base. I don't need that anymore. I'm going to add my glacier. And I did the light side of the glacier. Oh, that one's gone too. Good thing I have a third one. Let me grab this one. Well, I know what I'm putting on my order this week. It's more adhesive. Okay, then we're going to attach this berry piece. And then I'm going to add a little bit of adhesive to the back of this basket. You could use liquid glue as well, whichever you want to do. Okay, and we're going to 3D foam the basket. And if I remember correctly, we're going to add the ribbon around the basket, not all the way around, but kind of do like a faux ribbon look. Okay, so I'm going to take this ribbon, get a glue dot, this ribbon is actually a retired color, but I thought it was so cute, so I wanted to use it anyway. Okay, and I kind of did it right across that first line, and then I'm just going to cut it and add another glue dot and then wrap it around just like that. So you got your two edges, and then we're going to add a bow with the rest of it. So let's peel these off and stick it down. And that looks good. Then I'm going to tie a bow, and how I do bows is I do a bunny ear, I wrap it around, and then I poke it through in front of the loop. So then usually it's straight. Okay, so once again, bunny ear, wrap it around, and pull it through. Then you can just play with it until you get the look that you want, and then you can trim the edges or the ends. And let's attach it with a glue dot. Right on top. Isn't that cute? So fun. Okay, so that is card number 3. Okay, so that is it. Let me know if you have any questions. You can find this stamp set on my website, which is juliescott.closemyheart.com. Here's a set. It is available until the end of August. And when you purchase this stamp set, I will send you this card kit for free. You can create these 3 cards on your own, so with your brand new stamp set. All right, if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.